Hello all, hope you are doing well. This is Bharat Bhushan Ralapalli, Managing Director, Pragma Education, and we are going to introduce our soft skills training module, that is Ingenuity. We had named it Ingenuity on purpose, and we will be looking as to what the purpose is and what the meaning of Ingenuity is. Before that, let me get into a short introduction of soft skills and what they constitute as to and why they have come to become one of the most important skills one can equip themselves with in the present day job markets or economic markets. What do you understand by soft skills? It is a skill that we are able to understand. Skill means it is an ability to do something well. So, soft skill. So, an ability to do something well in a soft manner. It is not something technical. It is not something that is a hard skill. It is a soft skill. It may not be manifested openly, like it is not some kind of qualification that you can have as a degree. Simply saying, it is something that people develop by themselves and manifest them in a soft manner in all aspects of their lives, including the professional and careers. That is what soft skills mean. In a nutshell, soft skills are the necessary emotional and intellectual skills that any person would need to equip themselves with in order to start a career and have a growth, a consistent growth in their careers. It is a set of emotional and intellectual skills. So, why did we name our soft skills module as Ingenuity? What is the meaning of Ingenuity? You can check Google. Yes, Google is there to find the meanings, to find the answers. Ingenuity means ability to be clever, original and inventive. Ingenuity means it is an ability to be clever or to think wisely in a clever manner and to have an original thinking. It is not something that is copied, it is an original thinking, and it is inventive, means it will be creative, it will lead to innovative things, it will lead to new things. That is what inventive means. So, ingenuity is the ability to be clever, original and inventive. So, why is that a name for a soft skills module? So, I am just coming to the point. It is these abilities to be clever, to be original and inventive that has driven the human evolution. We know as a biological species, we are not somebody who have fallen from the skies. We have been evolving since thousands of years. And what are those abilities or what are those skills that nature has given us? And what are those skills that had helped the man to evolve to this stage today? That is the ability to be wise or clever. And a man is original, a human being is original, he does not imitate, he does not copy any other biological species or anything, he is original. And he is inventive or innovative. This is where all the things have come. Because human beings are inventive, we are today having the smart world, the digital world, an interconnected globalized world. Like a global village, the world is a global village because of internet. It is because of the inventions, and it is something that is original. We had not got it from some alien, it is not some technology that has fallen out of the skies. We developed it ourselves by thinking cleverly, wisely. These are the abilities, means being ingenuine is being a human being, and ingenuity is something that has driven human evolution since thousands of ages, and that has led us to this day here today. That is why we have named our module as Ingenuity. It is a soft skills training module, and what we will be covering and what soft skills are and everything we will be looking down shortly. So, what are those soft skills that I have been talking about? Like, what are those skills? What kind of skills that I have been talking about which are soft? Which are soft skills which give an edge to anybody who is aspiring to start a career or have a career growth. It is first the communication skills. It is the ability to communicate effectively, means to exchange a piece of information in an effective manner. It is a bedrock of the soft skills, it is a cornerstone of all the soft skills, and it forms the basis of all soft skills and all the whole module and everything. That is communication skills. It is one of the soft skills that is being told or which is being researched and found to be the most indispensable skill that one can have in the present day job markets, be it any career. It does not matter if you are a rocket engineer, aerospace engineer, or a quantum physicist, you are a particle physicist, you are a doctor, you are anyone. You can be anyone, and you will be starting your job anywhere and starting a career and a professional life. Communication skills forms the basis of all. It is the foundation, and it also forms the foundation for all the soft skills. So, what are the other soft skills that we wanted to discuss or we wanted to cover in this module? It is about teamwork. It is an extension of the communication skills itself. When one man interacts with another man, it is a one-on-one face-to-face. When one man interacts with the whole team, it is a teamwork, and everybody will be working towards one common goal, one common objective. The whole team will look like one more living being which is working towards that objective or a goal. That is what a teamwork is. How does such teams form? How do they sustain? And how are so big projects or so many inventive things that a human being has done have come to take the shape? That is teamwork. That is the next most important soft skill that you can have today. Adaptability. So, adaptability does not mean that you are a workaholic, that you will work any number of hours without taking any breaks or anything like that. No, adaptability is able to strike that perfect balance. Whenever it is necessary that you need to maybe stretch or slog, you will have to do it. Then when the time is fine, relaxing and everything, you will be able to balance and everything. So, it is about ability to take in the stress. So, stress is something that comes from within us only, but whatever it is, because of the circumstances, outside circumstances and everything, you will be tested in the stressful times. You should be adaptable. You should not lose your cleverness, you should not lose your originalness when you are under stress. You should still be you, you should still be giving your 100% you without any deficiency. That is adaptability. So, that is one more soft skill that one can equip themselves with in the present day competitive market, that is adaptability. We will be looking into each of these, we will be discussing them in detail. So, no need to worry, I am just giving an introduction on what the soft skills comprise of and what those skills are. Next is leadership. So, without a leader, a team cannot work. Yes, and without a leader, we would have not seen these kind of inventions in this world. Without leadership qualities, that somebody will be there to lead such kind of huge teams which work in unison using the communication skills, everything that they have. But there will be a leader who will be ahead of all of them, and he will be leading all of them. Without such leaders, world has not come to take this shape, and leadership qualities are the next most important soft skills that one can equip themselves with. So, how does it work that you are saying that one has to be a part of team, but also have to be a leader? Yes, the team members eventually become the leaders in the future. The career doesn't go like this. A career graph is not like this. No. A career graph is something like this, and it can be exponential also. I have drawn a linear curve. It could be exponential, that you start here, it may be slow and everything, but you will rise to new heights. As the time goes on, it will lead to new heights. It's being exponential. So this is a career curve. A career curve is not a straight one. So you will never always remain a team player, you will always be a team member. No, you will one day rise to a situation, you will be rising to occasions, you will prepare yourself for all that. All these years before you become a leader, you will understand how a team works, how a team will get that work done. So what are the things that get involved? That is leadership qualities. One has to have this idea of having leadership qualities, that will give a lot of insights and it will give lot of edge to anybody who is aspiring to start a career and have a growth in that particular career. That is leadership for you. Next is time management. Of course, everybody has only 24 hours in a day, and you will have to manage it in the most effective manner that you can possibly handle. That is time management. It does not only pertain to professional life, it also pertains to personal life and the overall life. So, we will be looking into what time management techniques are, what all they constitute, and how they should be practiced, or how you can train yourself to attain time management skills. Because if you are not on time, if you are not delivering services on time, if you are not meeting the deadlines, you are undesirable. You can be easily replaced, because there are many people who are disciplined, who are punctual, who give a lot of importance to the time. So they will come to replace your job, in your job. So it will be difficult. So you need to attain these time management skills. How, what and everything we will look in detail in the time management chapter. Next comes the work ethics. Work ethics. Ethics means, ethics are something that give us a moral guidance, which say this is good, this is bad as a whole. It is not something that is subjective, it is not something only good for me. If I say it is good, it is good for all. Being honest, being loyal, being loving, kind, being truthful, these are virtues, they are morals. So they are called ethics. So maintaining such kind of ethical standards and ethics in your work environment will help you reach the unsurmountable heights. Never have people imagined that they can get to such kind of top positions in their lives just with work ethics. Yes, it is possible. It is one of the skill. It is a soft skill. How you treat your team members, how you treat your subordinates, how do you greet them, how do you talk to them, what do you care about them. All these things will matter for work ethics, and you don't just be dishonest in your, or you don't lie, or you don't say I have done the work when you have not done the work, something like that. It is ethics, it is being correct to yourself. When you do that in the professional environment, that is in the work, it will take you to the greatest heights. It is one of the most indispensable soft skills that one can have today. That is work ethics. Next, interpersonal skills. What are interpersonal skills? Interpersonal means how people interact among themselves. That is a skill in itself. Tomorrow you will be working in a team. There will be people from different places in the country, different places in the world. but you need to interact with them. You need to have such kind of skill to get them convinced, get them on board with your ideas, get them working towards your ideas. That is interpersonal skills. Don't think it is some complicated skill or anything. It is something that starts with our birth. The most intimate interpersonal skill is between a mother and child. They can communicate very effectively even though each of them or each other of them does not understand the other's language. So, it is a kind of interpersonal skill. When we grow, we learn languages, we learn so many skills like this. So, we get it in the world, we start our professional lives, our careers, and we interact with so many people along the way. So, how you take it about then? How you maintain those interpersonal relationships? It is not just for professional, again I am saying it is even applicable for the personal lives. That is interpersonal skills. That is one of the next most important soft skill that one can equip themselves with. Next, coping with failure. Coping with failure is a skill. It is not taught anywhere. It is not taught anywhere. Not in families, not in schools, not in colleges, not in society. Nobody will teach you that. You need to learn it by yourself. Coping with failure. We fail many times in our lives. We try to do something, we fail. We should not stop. You should cope with that failure. Take the lesson, make yourself a better person. Keep going. Keep going, because there is no end. And all along these processes and everything, it is journey. It is a journey that you undertake every day. That journey is called life. It is not just about existing, it is not just about surviving. It is about believing, it is about having a belief, a faith in yourself and what you wanted to achieve. It is not something that I am saying as a new thing. You might have seen many people speak about it, you may have read many books. There are lots of millions of copy sold bestsellers that talk about lot of successful people in the world, what they have been thinking while they are trying, while they are on the journey to the success and everything. So, success is only a journey, the destination, it is not there. Once, say suppose you succeed in achieving something, next one more. So, journey will keep going on. So, you need to focus on that journey, you need to enjoy that journey. It is not something like when I am saying that you need to learn all these soft skills, you will have to endure, you will have to work so hard, you have to toil, sweat yourself, get up in the morning at 5 o'clock, have cold showers and run in the morning. No. Do that in an effortless way, do that in an effortless way. It is possible, it is not always endurance. And remember, in this competitive world today, it is not hard work that just suffices, it is smart work. You should be able to do it smartly, not just in a hard way or in the toughest way possible. You can endure it, because as I have told in the evolution, we have done so many tough things physically, mentally, psychologically than what we have been going through right now. It is one of the coziest situations where the human civilization is right now. Just imagine 5000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, when the humans were hunter gatherers. There was nothing like education, there was nothing like a job, there was nothing like school, college or anything. It was only matter of survival. You need to get up in the morning, you need to go hunting, get the food, eat it, sleep in the cave, get in the morning again, do the same thing. This is something that many generations of human beings have done in the evolution in the beginning stage. That is why we hear about survival instinct. What is an instinct? Instinct is something that is there inside you, but you may not know it also. That is instinct. So, what is survival instinct? Survival instinct is something that will always make you think about survival. It is not about getting rich, getting successful, nothing, no, it is about survival. For example, let us take the situation of COVID-19. COVID-19 was a pandemic that was never before seen by the modern humans at least. There were situations like swine flu, there were other flus that has swept the world and lot of population have been killed. They are just wiped out from the faces of the earth, from the face of the earth. Just because one virus has come and it has started killing people. So, such kind of thing again challenged the humans. It was not long back, it was in 2020, 2019-20 when the whole world was gripping under COVID-19. People started dying, a lot of people have died. So, what did other people do? How did humans survive such kind of onslaught by a virus? It is through the survival instinct. We have come up with something again more ingenuine, very original. It is clever and it is inventive. What is that? What is that I am talking about? This is what ingenuity looks like. This is what ingenuity looks like. It is something that is clever, it is something that is original and it is something that is inventive. But all that we have done this was only to survive. It is the survival instinct, it will kick in, it will give signals, it will tell you what to do, it will tell you how to survive. And now is the time where people are doing great things in the human civilization and the human development. That is what our evolution or civilization is right now in. So, you should not be worried about what the world is doing or everything. You do it with ease, you do it effortlessly. How can you do something effortlessly? I am asking you to learn something new. I am asking you to learn a language, English. I am asking you to learn the technicalities of language and I am asking you to implement it in your real life. How difficult it is? How is it possible? How it is possible with a desire and passion. It is possible if you have a desire to change your lives. It is possible if you are passionate about what you are going to do in your life. Yes. If you think it is a burden, it will definitely be. If you think it is additional thing that you are putting on your shoulders, yes, it will crumple you down. But if you are passionate enough, if you are having such a desire that I want to improve myself, I want to acquire some skills that can make me employable. All this is not for something to earn an income, get a family, then get children, die. No, it is not for this. It is what is happening in between all these events in the life, that is the journey that I have been talking about. How to make this journey of life a wonderful one, a magical one, because this is the only life that we have got as we know it. There is no other scope or there is no other technological development that can take us to our previous lives or that can take us to our future lives. It is not possible. It is the only life we know that exists and we want to make the best out of it. Just make the best version of yourself. I am not telling you go compete in the world, go compete against everybody you see in the world. No, it is a competition against you and you. It is a competition against you yesterday and you today. A competition between you today and you tomorrow. How you better yourself each day. What you are going to do that. How you are going to do that. That is about this journey of life. That is why we have named our module as Ingenuity. And these are some soft skills that I have listed out. There are so many other soft skills that I have not listed and we will be discussing in detail. We will be looking into tips, techniques and tricks and how to apply each of them and how to equip yourself with such kind of skills to become indispensable in the job market. What is being indispensable in the job market mean? That you cannot be removed from a job so easily. Even by touch wood, by God forbid if you lose a job, you can be re-employed very swiftly without any much gap if you are equipped with these skills. Because this is not something that I am saying, this is something that the top research institutes of the world including the Oxford, Harvard and Stanford also have been saying, and they are conducting lot of research on soft skills. How they have come to dominate the scenes in the economic markets and job markets. The World Economic Forum, the IMF, World Bank, the greatest financial institutions, they have worked on it. They have given a report saying that people with soft skills, people equipped with soft skills are going to be in huge demand. This report was way back 5-6 years ago, and it report was pertaining to 2022 and 2023. So, they were saying that people with skills, what kind of skills? Problem solving, natural problem solvers, coders, people who do puzzles, who do riddles, people need them, the employers need you, because problem solving is such an indispensable soft skill. It is an indispensable soft skill in itself. You may know, or you may know, or you may not know it, but it is being certified by the top research institute, top financial institutions, top organizations of the world, saying people with critical thinking. What is critical thinking? In our context, I can say it is kind of overthinking only, but critical thinking means you analyze something very critically, you observe something critically, and you make critical observations, critical suggestions, critical comments. So, it is something like critic means another one more angle. You say, even if it is the best car that you see, you say something about that, this is not looking fine, this may be better. So, that is critical thinking, but it is not something always negative, it is something positive. Critical thinking is necessary, problem solving, team management, leadership skills, communication skills, interpersonal skills, they are indispensable skills that you can equip yourself with today. If say today 10 years from now, people with these skills are like in huge demand in all the sectors, not just 1, 2 or any core sectors or any other sector that I am talking about. Every sector in the job market will have huge demand for people with soft skills, like 10 years from now. So, you know, you do not start like in 8th year, or you do not start after that whole trend has come and everybody is there. You be prepared to be there before itself. If you realize today that 10 years from now these kind of skills are going to be indispensable and you can do anything with these kinds of skills, you start working today and the world will be your playground 10 years from now. You will be working anywhere you wanted to work, you will be working any position that you already wanted to achieve. That is possible with these kinds of soft skills. So, that is why friends that I have been emphasizing so much on the soft skills and everything. We will look into each of these skills one by one, we will decipher each of them, we will learn into the tips, techniques, tricks onto how to gain such skills by yourself. Nobody will come and teach you. I can only tell you a class, but I cannot make you learn it. It is something that you need to choose to do. You will choose it to do now, every day from now. So, that is how you work on soft skills. How and everything that we have seen in the soft skills versus hard skills, I will tell you how to train yourself in the soft skills, and we will be discussing each of these, we will be deciphering each of them, and we will learn into the techniques. So, that is all for now guys, we will see you in the next class. Thank you. Signing off, Bharat Bhushan, Ralapalli.